Hello and welcome back to some more Neverwinter Nights 2 roleplay as a Necromancy specializing wizard with me, the Green Dragon. It's been a while since we've done this, but well, it's time to continue with this. So,
Well met again.
first thing
What
we're
can I help you with?
first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna sell some of this trash. Not that, but all of these extra molds and stuff, because we don't really need them, and yeah, well, screw that. Just get rid of it all, free up a smidge of space. Not that we can carry that much weight, but still. And of course, oh, that's apparently worth less than 1 gold piece. What does this do? Constitution +1 and saving throws. Will. Maybe we can give it to you. What are you using? Natural armor, okay. What about you? Yeah, we'll give it to you, sure. And what does this do? Just costs 8. Well, then we'll sell it. Fuck that. And maybe I shouldn't be selling all my munition, but again, I want to free up inventory slots. Okay. Yeah, auto-sorting function. Very sexy. Also gave the spells which I already had in my spellbook to Helgar, so... Oh, and you have some stuff in here. A basic longsword is useless to us. A scythe again is useless, but have stone +1. Mithril Morningstar, okay, good. Okay, and you have a fuck ton of stuff. What have you got? A katana +1. Again, that's perfectly fine. Okay, let us... I actually have you running a bow, do I? Okay. I do believe we should go and join the city guard then. Yeah, my guy is sort of a the ends justify the means sort of character, but at the same time he does believe in the common good. I mean, he does believe in taking care of himself and earning a place in the world, sort of just getting ahead through his own efforts, but at the same time he does believe... I mean, you know, he's sort of a... well, you got to do what you got to do guy. I mean, he's not nice and he believes... well, he's ambitious, but at the same time he does believe in... I suppose he has sort of a... with power comes responsibility. He has sort of that kind of an attitude, so... he feels justified in... well, he feels that it's necessary for him to... well, act if he has power, and at the same time he wants to have power, so it's sort of... he's in a position to... he has some power, he might be in position to gain more, and at the same time he believes that, well, someone has to deal with this shit, and it's really... because of how the circumstances have worked out, all of this crap which he has found himself in the middle of, it's up to him to help deal with it. So that's what he's gonna do. He's gonna try and resolve the situation because that's what he has to do. Okay, Cormac. Okay, so I have to go and protect someone. Right. And of course we will accept the reward because good work should be rewarded. And... well, yeah, it's stupid to refuse money, especially when we might run into more trouble and we might need resources. Okay, glad to see your harrowing journey through the Merc hasn't changed you. A lot of people come out of that place changed and not for the better, blah blah blah. Yeah, I'm looking for Aldenon the Sage. Yep, in the Black Lake district. Very okay. So I'm not gonna be getting in any time soon. So let's ask if there's any way that we can make this work. My character, he doesn't really concern himself quite that much with what is fair and unfair. He'll try to ensure that justice triumphs if he can, and he certainly won't let people screw him over if he can do something about it, but he's not gonna whine about the way things are. It's the realities of life kind of situation. So, the only way anyone gets in is if they are a member of the Watch, and Captain Brulane has to personally approve anyone who wants to enter Black Lake. Okay, so what if I join the Watch? Okay. Blah blah blah. Organized crime. We get to fight organized crime. Well, there we go. Sign me up. Okay, and I need to wear a cloak. Okay. Okay, so we get to run over that way and help a merchant who's gotten himself into deep shit. Examine diplomacy and intimidate and harvest cloak. Charisma. I'll switch that out, sure. And what did we buff as far as diplomacy? We buffed diplomacy somewhat. Okay. Have lore, plenty of it, a bit of search, lots of spellcraft. Okay, good. Okay. Let's open our spellbook. What have we got? Improved mage armor, spider skin, and a couple of fireballs. And a mass curse of impending blades. And that's... yeah, that'll do, I suppose. That's not a bad set of spells for a starting wizard. Oh, we're not quite just starting. We've managed to acquire a bit of power, but not quite that much yet. Not yet. Of course, we'll get really awesome later on, but... okay, that's the map, okay. Oh, we can move with the WASD as well. Okay, and suddenly random crap. Okay. Well, fuck you, bitch. Suck. Aww, they already killed him. Well, never mind. We're good then. Actually got singed a bit, unfortunately, but I suppose what can you do? Yeah, the controls feel a bit weird. I really haven't played for a time. Okay, it's not here. We need to go further on down this way. I think it's there. Okay. Death armor extended spell. Don't have any of those, or have we not? No, we don't have any of those. Okay. Right. Well, that's fine then. I mean, thorns is all well and good, but it will be fine. I'm here to speak with that dude. I'm with the City Watch, blah blah blah. And it's good to know that our efforts are so appreciated. Let's be a bit sarcastic, because that's just how we are. Okay. Of course, the City Watch are bastions of the law and a shining example for poor, helpless citizens. Please wait here while I fetch my father, blah blah blah. Oh, she's a nasty one. Yeah, so how can I help? So yeah, let's just help him. Yeah, we're gonna protect you, cause fuck bullies and such. Okay, and there we go. A mob of assholes. Wonderful. I won't try throw fireball. Okay, Caleb wants to bully him, he doesn't want to be bullied. And I can break some of his bones. You're all under arrest. Yeah, one more word out of you and you'll wish you'd only been arrested. Yeah, our character, if he goes bad, it will be because... Oh wait, I don't have any fireballs ready? Well, that sucks. Must have used them at some point, huh? Well, we're still okay, I suppose. These are not that bad either. Yeah, Kelgar managed to be a little bitch there. Let's just own that bitch. Never mind, he already got owned. Okay. Yeah, we're here to serve and all that. Hey, yeah, if our character goes bad, it won't be because of wanting to save his skin. It will be because of that the means are justified by the ends thing, where he will do what it takes to get ahead. I mean, the more you do nasty stuff, the easier it gets, right? And if you're ambitious at the same time, that's a dangerous combination, so I'm not excluding the possibility of our character getting, well, going very, very bad at some point. But it's not gonna be because of cowardice, it's gonna be because of ambition if it happens. We'll just have to see how it goes. And yeah, and that was really a situation. Well, he doesn't like people getting up in his face, and those guys were essentially threatening him, and no, that's... He's proud, okay? He's ambitious and he's proud. He wants to be respected, he wants to be admired, he wants to get ahead in the world. And as such, well, you get the idea. And there's a weaponsmith there. Let's see what he has. Okay, we actually have quite a bit of gold too. Let's see. Weapons, weapons, weapons. Not interested in any of that. Elven Court Bow. So what does it do? Attack bonus and mighty. Hello, that's not bad. Any +2 weapons? No, just some unique ones. Huh, bonus versus orc and +1. Maybe at some point, but not right, you know. Bonus versus chaotic, pass. Rift Hammer, Sonic, eh? Huh. And what are you using, you little shit? You're using Stone +1. It's not exactly ideal. Yeah, the lesser Rift Hammer may be something we'll buy, but not just yet. Short sword maybe, but yeah, I'll pass. Yeah, there's nothing I really want here. Okay, let's go and report this in. We've dealt with a bully. I think we have to go on patrol now. Which is one of the cooler missions in the game, at least in the beginning part of it. There was name mentioned, Caleb. Apparently he was behind the threats. Okay. So I get to take care of Caleb. Oh, so I guess we're not going on patrol just yet then. Well, that's fine. I think I rested up, right? No, actually, did I? Think I did. Can't remember. Well, I suppose we'll see in a bit. Okay, so map. This should be Caleb, right? Right. Yep, we have a full set of spells. We're ready to rock and roll. all loaded up on whoop-ass.
I am listening.
Damn it. Oh, that voice. You can just tell he's gonna be a nasty one. Caleb, and he's apparently out injured. Okay, what are you looking at, hound? The watch isn't welcome here, so get out. Yeah, you're under arrest, bitch. You've got a lot to learn if you think you can just come here and try to arrest me. Oh my, why don't you be a good little watchman and go back to chasing down stray dogs or something? Yeah, I was there when your men tried to collect from Hagen. You're just making this harder on yourself, and of course it failed, cause... And he's gonna try and break a few bones. Yeah. Fuck you. Oh, you bastard. Lively, aren't we? Well, another fireball should see it handled, I think. Oh, well, he died already anyway. Well, both of them in fact died. Okay, that's fine then. Oh, and look, some stuff. Gold. And gold. Excellent. Rest up, recharge the spells, and be ready for rock and roll yet again. I have all this defensive stuff all ready to go, but I have little need to cast it in these small, relatively safe engagements. Okay, like this. Yeah, let's turn the camera a bit more like this so we can see where we're going. The top-down view is really good for fighting, but alright, I think the actual whatchamacalls, its patrol mission might be next. Pretty sure it was pretty early. Caleb won't be causing any further trouble, I had to kill him. Okay, he didn't give me a choice. Okay. Okay, so now the shit is gonna hit the fan because Caleb was controlling things and now everyone's gonna go crazy. And why do I feel like a big target is about to be painted on me? Okay, apparently the watch is corrupt and he only trusts me and our little group. Okay, so apparently I have to arrest our own guys. You know, normally I would be lenient, but I think that this character wouldn't be. He believes in he believes that harsh measures are sometimes necessary, and he's not the kind to be very sympathetic to people who, you know, step over the line. He's very willing to do what it takes, or what he thinks it takes. Hello.
Coming back to the city was a mistake, Nishka. You didn't think you'd slip in unnoticed, did you?
No,
Ah.
I'm just surprised it took you
Okay.
so long to notice. So who's wasting their money on you this time, Benin?
Okay, yeah, we're gonna protect her. If you've got a problem with her, you've got a problem with me.
That's right, Benin. You think I'd come back without some muscle on my side? Well, you thought wrong, and I'm still waiting for an answer. You're too stupid to come.
Aww,
Who sent you?
she's so
Eldon's
cute.
Still got a bounty out on you, go girl. He's even upped the price for those horns.
Those are very nice horns, you know. Find another bounty. This one won't be easy to collect on.
So what'll it be, Benin? Run now.
Brave talk, girl, but you're
Hey, home is where the heart is.
Let's see.
And another fight. You know, we're more of a supporter anyway. Let's use the Curse of Impending Blades there. Make those bitches pay. Also, web them up. Okay, And let us magic missile these bastards.
That's the spirit. A little battle was all we need to get the blood pumping. Almost wish they lasted a little longer.
Fun. Someone wants Nishka dead.
Agreed. If this is a slice of life within Neverwinter, we were better off outside than inside.
Oh, come on, it's not too bad.
Maybe you can sit back and be quiet while I show our leader around now. All right.
Angry because those men wanted us dead, Nishka. Not out of some competition. We're lucky there weren't more this time.
Yes, indeed.
Standing and they're not. Great, isn't it? Wonder how much the bounty is for me now.
Why is there a bounty on you at all?
I would like to know as well. It seems to happen a great deal, and I find it hard to believe it's all an accident.
Weldon still can't admit that he's the second best thief in Neverwinter. He's taken things a little too personally, if you ask me.
Oh, but I think there's more to it than that.
Well, Weldon and I booked a job about a year ago. Big haul, too. You should have been there. I was brilliant.
Oh, good for you.
Right out, we start to divide up the loot, and that's when old Weldon demands a bigger share.
The bastard! Yes, I'm beginning to understand the problem.
I'm the one who got us past the guards and past the trap in the vault. Weldon was just baggage. Claims he planned it all. Not much of a plan if you don't know the guard patrol routes or that the vault is trapped. If it weren't for me, he would have never have gotten past the front door.
Oh, so why is he trying to kill you again?
So anyway, there's Weldon demanding a bigger share, and he's definitely planned this murder. He's hired Benin and his boys as muscle to make sure I agree. Well,
The
argument-
bastard!
I'm delicate, you know. So Weldon and I argued for a bit, but I wasn't gonna win that one, so I got my tail out of there before Benin got antsy.
Okay.
What's worse is they didn't just take my share. They took everything I had. And I wasn't in much of a position to argue, you know?
That does not sound like the end of the story.
Oh, well, I couldn't just let things stand as they were. So I broke back into it, stole all the loot, and
Okay.
left a note explaining to him how I got past each one of his traps.
Oh.
Get everything they stole back, especially some of the more precious things. But Weldon probably something. Still, I got back way more than my share.
Okay. Well, hopefully this is the last we hear of your partner.
Ex-partner. And I'm not worried. As long as I've got you here, Weldon won't be able to touch us.
Yeah. Well, if they attack you again, I guess I'll protect you.
Thanks. You know, letting you team up with me was a real You actually helped me. And you insult me a lot less than the other.
Before echoing our leader's pledge, next time it would help if we knew there were people hunting you to begin with. And why, since they seem to have their reasons.
Indeed.
Please don't get all mad. Anyway, about this mess.
Wonderful. Oh well. Let's just go and check things out. We are on patrol now. So, yeah, let's do that. There we go. There we go, there we go, there we go. What I'm trying to say, you miserable little gnome, is that we're going to break every item in your inventory unless you pay us money. Oh, you're looking for protection money. Well, why didn't you just say so instead of yammering on about broken dishes? Let me run her through, boss. This isn't worth it. Moray will make us deal with her regularly if we take her money. Yeah, everyone drop your weapons and turn around slowly. Ah, the city watch, no problem, officer. These gentlemen were just clarifying a few things for me, nothing to worry yourself over. Just a little disagreement, and it really does look like you're trying to extort money. It's quite acceptable, truly. I have to admit that I've been looking forward to this day. Well, have you now? It means I've made it. After all, they wouldn't be trying to take money from someone who was unsuccessful. I consider it a rite of passage. See, even the gnome isn't complaining. Why don't you just leave us to our business? Well, if you're sure. Yes, well, fine, carry on then. Yeah, free will and all that. Everyone gets to decide where they stand, and if he's okay with that, yeah. He really believes in personal responsibility and in consequences for your actions, kind of thing. So, you know, if he chooses to go along with this and to actually refuse protection when it's extended to him, he's not gonna force stone the guy, and if something happens to the merchant because of it, well, it was the merchant's own choice. So, yeah. Hello, ducklings, what's up going on there? Hey, need some help? Right. Why don't you just let me help? This will go a lot smoother if you just show me what you got in the wagon. Yeah, these goods are illegal. I'll have to confiscate them. Yeah, last chance, turn it over or I arrest you. Right. And we have a fight on our hands. Excellent. Web first, I believe. Gotcha, bitch. And Foomph. Suck it, bitch. And another one, please. I am on defensive casting, right? Right, I am. Good. Damn, that web, it's so loud in such a sucky way. Well, hello. That's some stuff. Okay, so magic wand of stinking cloud. Okay, that's an AoE attack. 16 charges, what level? 5. So it's not very powerful. If we're gonna use it, we should probably use it sooner rather than later. But I guess we'll keep that in mind if things go nasty. Oh, are we on XP? Sucky. Okay. Evening watchman doing the round. Yes, anything to report? It's been quiet here. I've got an understanding from Moira's boys though, so it's usually quiet. An understanding? You really are new at this, aren't you? Look, the deal is you stay away from her boys, and in exchange there is some extra coin in our purses at the end of each shift. It's a good arrangement, blah blah blah. Yeah, your duty is to protect the innocent. Yeah. See, normally I would sympathize because it's a sucky situation and he's between a rock and a hard place, but I'll have to report you to Cormick, yeah. Okay, wait, let's not be hasty. I'm sure we can come to some sort of agreement. No deal, I'm turning you in. Right, and he's gonna attack me now. But well, we have our principles and he's made his choice. Yeah, it's the way my character sees it. The world is a sucky place. You make your choices and you eat the consequences of those choices. And this guy made his choice, so it's time to zap him into oblivion. Maybe I should pick up some start casting some of these defenses. So 10 minutes per level, that's not bad, and 1 hour per level. Okay, those both last quite a bit. So before we go further, let's cast them on ourselves. At least the mage armor. How long does this last? 60 seconds per level. That's not so long. But okay, there we go. That should give us an armor class of 22, which is not bad at all. Not bad at all. So is there a guard post in that direction? No. But there was something we could do over there. Alright. Okay, there we go. A wounded wolf. Let's talk with him. Ah, shit. Okay, and there's a fight on. Okay. Apparently it's a druid, not a wolf. Is there anything you can do to help? Yes, blah blah blah. Okay, so he's from a different group of druids than Eleni is. Okay. Maybe you'd like to explain the blood on your fur. Okay. Okay. So apparently there's trouble in the map that makes it harder for them to shift shape. Okay, so apparently there's something wrong with the land. Okay, so lots of trouble with the druids, and apparently we need to investigate it more before we can say anything for certain. Let's not talk to people we don't know that well. That is a naive... The more everyone knows, the better we will be, and I'm gonna say that is a naive assumption, and it's not your choice anyway. Because it isn't. Okay. And we will go to a special place when we can, just to make cool shit happen, and just cause really. That's an unidentified scroll, that's a... Okay, anything good? Yep, my party managed to rip through these bastards pretty quickly, but that's because we have pretty decent equipment picked up, and this game isn't quite that hard. I'm not playing it at a high difficulty setting, and I'm really just taking it easy, cause it's kind of more for the roleplay than it is for the fighting, really, to be honest. So okay, let's keep on going. Damn, that spider skin looks really weird. I mean, look at that. It's almost like half solid lava that's, you know, just starting to cool. It's a cool look, but I wouldn't... My first association would not be spider skin when seeing that. Okay. Okay, and we are apparently under attack by wizards, no less. Yes, own his ass. Fuck him up. 2 magic missiles and he should be nicely down. Yes, and hit that one, please. Gotcha. Okay, now just to pick up the stuff. Gold, we like gold. Potion of Eagle Splendor, they're good. Okay, I'm gonna rest up here, and I'm also gonna split the video here, so I'll see you in a second.